College football icon Lee Corso retires after 38 years on ESPN's College GameDay. August 30th, 2025, a historic era in American sports television has come to an end. Legendary college football analyst Lee Corso, who became a household name through ESPN's College GameDay, has officially retired after an incredible 38-year career on the show. His final appearance aired today live from Ohio State University, a fitting location since it was here in 1996 that Corso first created his now iconic tradition of donning mascot headgear. A farewell full of emotion. Fans, players, coaches, and broadcasters tuned in with both excitement and sadness as Corso said goodbye to the show that made him a cultural phenomenon. Known for his quick wit, humor, and unforgettable catchphrase, "Not so fast, my friend," Corso became much more than an analyst. He was the heart and soul of College GameDay. The set in Columbus was filled with energy as the live crowd cheered him on and chanted his name. Many fans carried posters and banners thanking him for decades of entertainment. For those who have grown up watching college football every Saturday morning, Corso's presence has been a tradition in itself. His famous mascot picks. One of the highlights of Corso's career was the mascot headgear tradition. Each week, at the end of the show, he would dramatically reveal his prediction for the winning team by putting on the head of that team's mascot. The tradition began in 1996 at Ohio State, where he first wore Brutus Buckeye's head. Over the years, it became one of the most anticipated moments in college football television. Corso made 340 mascot picks during his career, building a record of 286 wins and 144 losses. Even when he got the pick wrong, fans loved the theatrics and surprise. It wasn't just about predictions. It was about the joy, showmanship, and laughter he brought to the sport. The man behind the smile. Lee Corso's journey to television stardom was anything but ordinary. Born in Florida in 1935, Corso played college football as a defensive back at Florida State University. After his playing days, he turned to coaching and later became the head coach at Louisville and Indiana. However, it was in 1987 that Corso truly found his calling. ESPN launched College GameDay, and he was invited to join the broadcast team. What started as a small studio show soon became a live traveling roadshow, visiting campuses across the United States. Corso's humor, energy, and larger-than-life personality made him a fan favorite almost instantly. Even after suffering a serious stroke in 2009, which left him with partial speech difficulties, Corso courageously returned to the set. His resilience earned him even more admiration from fans, colleagues, and athletes. Tributes from around the sports world. Corso's retirement announcement sparked an outpouring of love and respect from across the college football community. Kirk Herbstreit, his longtime colleague, said, "Lee Corso is the heart of College GameDay. We've all been lucky to sit next to him and learn from him. Saturdays won't be the same without Coach." Desmond Howard, another analyst on the show, described Corso as a walking history book of college football and one of the funniest, kindest people I've ever met. Even rival programs and coaches paid tribute. Nick Saban, Urban Meyer, and Dabo Swinney all issued statements thanking Corso for what he has meant to the sport. On social media, thousands of fans shared clips of his best mascot picks and funniest moments. One fan wrote, "Saturdays were never complete without Corso. Thank you for all the memories, Coach." ESPN's tribute. ESPN devoted large segments of today's show to celebrating Corso's career. They aired a special video montage showcasing his most memorable moments, his biggest laughs, boldest predictions, and heartwarming interactions with players and fans. The network also confirmed that while Corso is stepping down as a full-time analyst, he will continue to be honored at special college football events in the future. There is even talk of a permanent award or trophy being named after him, symbolizing his impact on the game and its culture. Legacy that transcends football. Lee Corso's influence goes beyond wins, losses, and predictions. He helped shape the culture of college football fandom in America. For many people, watching College GameDay on Saturday morning became as important as the games themselves. Corso made the sport fun. His mix of knowledge and comedy appealed to both hardcore fans and casual viewers. He reminded everyone that while football is competitive, it's also about joy, spirit, and tradition. In an age of serious sports commentary, Corso stood out by never taking himself too seriously. That unique approach not only entertained but also connected generations of fans. What happens next for College Game Day? With Corso's departure, the show enters a new chapter. Hosts Rhys Davis, Kirk Herbstreit, and Desmond Howard will continue leading the broadcast, and ESPN may look to add new voices to fill the void. However, fans know that no one can truly replace Corso. His role was unique, and his legacy will continue to live on every time a mascot head is lifted at the end of the show. The show will likely honor him throughout the season, keeping his presence alive in small ways, whether through tributes, guest appearances, or even honorary mascot picks. Final goodbye. As the cameras rolled for the final time on his career today, Lee Corso delivered an emotional farewell. He thanked ESPN, his colleagues, the players, and most importantly, the fans. His last words to the crowd were simple but powerful. "Thank you for letting me be part of your Saturdays. I've loved every minute of it." The audience erupted in cheers, many visibly emotional. It was a reminder that while players and games come and go, some personalities become timeless. Lee Corso is one of those rare figures whose legacy will forever be tied to the sport he loved.